side quest?
I picked a hell of a week to quit drinking.
Critical failure.
Very funny.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to Side Quest. Oh, yes, it's going to be a great show today. And as always, I'm joined by my cohorts. We'll begin with the savage and terrifying and... You gave me notes, but I forgot them already. The Beardbarian, everybody.
It's okay, I'm just pretending to be dead now because it's gonna happen in like 5 minutes anyways.
Yeah, I can't wait to kill you. I can't wait to fucking kill you. And as always, we're joined by our fairy princess, or queen, or whatever, the lovely and vivacious and absolutely insane Erilyn.
Hello. I'm so excited to scare you guys today.
It's gonna be a horrifying show.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
it is. Yes, it is. And finally, as always, just to, well, maybe not as always because she steals people and all kinds of other things, so we might have to kill her early. The nameless thief who is hiding in an attic.
Tell me, does this sound pretentious to you? But today I think I'm real.
What? No.
Does that make any sense to you?
You're an existential quest?
Yes. Good?
Whoa.
Well, yeah, now, to be fair, the nameless thief is hiding somewhere from the city guard, so her magical signal is a little weak. Everybody need to be forgiving of that. All right? And
I'm hiding.
Let's try not
because
to
I
get
stole-
her caught, at least while the show is live.
Hey, over here! Over here! Hey!
Let's go over the rules a little bit, as we promised we would do for the first few episodes. Everybody has special attacks. Now, there's something that's been changed, because we read the comments, and we read the chat last time, and all that stuff, and all the lovely questers watching wanted us to be able to have more than one special attack. So, as long as people give $15 or over and specify who you want to activate, we will now be able to do the special attacks or whatever as many times as you guys want. And we'll be adding smaller attacks as the show goes on and everything. Just give us some time to do that. But since people got kind of annoyed with only having one attack per show, I went ahead and allowed us to be able to fuck each other up as much as we want. But it has to be a super chat because we can't have everybody just activating us constantly, okay? It would be chaos. We can't just have streams where we're just screaming the whole time. We tried that once, and it was bad. It was really, really bad and annoying, and nobody liked it. Except for Beardbarian, because he was taking it up the ass.
You're a dick. Go fuck yourself, sir.
No, he'd rather fuck you.
I'm wearing the iron underpants this time. I'm ready.
That can't stop a wizard.
Right? But anyway, speaking of super chats, we had some before the stream even started, so let's go ahead and knock them out and then get to Beardy's segment, This Week in Stupid Fucking History.
Yep.
Vladimir Dragonov says, I bring news from the front lines, my lord and savior Magog. We have routed the vegans from the stronghold in the North Ice Kingdom of Weakness. Good for you. Fuck vegans. Of course, it's easy to take care of them. All you gotta do is cut off their soy supply lines. Incandescent01 says, I've got a migraine. Entertain me, wizard, or else. You might get a heavier migraine from this. Charles Valier drops 20 and says, I'm sending Beardy a magic bottle of mead. This mead will allow you to regenerate any health damage taken equal to the damage taken for at least 30 minutes. This way we can get through your whole segment without you dying. You know what? For $20, I'll allow it.
That's easy. Just activate my fucking super attack and I'll just hit somebody if I die and come back and keep talking.
There you go. You are
We
now
already got
activated.
that built in from my ass anyways.
And
Stop looking at my ass.
Slayer Kato drops 2 in the chat and says, uh-oh, it's the Beardbarian, hide your men, and good Magog, I will have you kill them all Yes.
I don't intend to die today.
All right, let's get to it. Is everybody feeling okay? It's Side Quest episode 3 already. Episode 3. Are y'all feeling good?
I'm
Is this when we
sweating
start
my
having blood
balls
orgies?
I'm down for blood orgies. Let's talk later.
off. Wait, what? Blood orgy? What?
Blood orgies.
Oh,
Is this
Oh,
the
that-
episode where that happens, or is that next?
that's way better than anything else I had planned. I'm down for. Let's open the first segment with blood orgies. Bring out the sluts. Bring out the sacrificial goats. Let's get this party started.
It's not a party unless you have sacrificial goats, obviously.
Well, yeah, duh.
Apparently,
right.
I'm all out of goats.
Well, because we've been getting such, praise and awesome, watchers, and the questers are now joining our show, and we're making a little bit of money to keep the show going. I will be working on weaving better magics, so expect new and exciting things to be played on screen and all that stuff through the magic portal in the future. Because of the support we're getting, I love our fans. They're amazing. I'm so grateful. Can I stop sucking their dicks?
No, keep
Wait,
going.
wait. New and exciting
Susie.
things, like your sex tape?
Come on, that's not gonna take Hal's point away, and you know it, because you know good and well I don't release my sex tapes to anybody except for Poe. I mean,
I'll just ask him then.
nothing?
Have you
Get on
not
with your
looked at
segment, barbarian.
PoeTellsTheTruth.org? It's a mailing list. He sends that shit out weekly.
Get on with it, Beardy.
With what?
Your segment, you dumbass.
Oh, sorry. Well, like I was trying to say before blood orgies distracted me, I've been not doing so well because of, well, the heat. I mean, yesterday I was laying out in the sun most of the day, and then I went back to Canada to visit and get drunk and blow some shit up for Canada Day, and that was fun. But,
Is Canada
I get back
Day
to-
the one where, America kicked the British out?
no, Canada Day is the one where they celebrate the handshake and minor bar brawl that finally led to the signing of their documents. It's kind of pathetically hilarious.
I really
It's the
don't-
gayer version of the Independence Day that you were just talking about.
Yeah,
There's a lot of butt sex involved, I've heard.
butt sex. Erlen knows all about that.
So, in spite of the heat
die or
and the
something?
delirium
What
that it's been giving me, I decided I'd try and think of something that didn't involve semen and the Navy and things that you guys can fucking tear me apart for. So it took some goddamn work trying to remember something. So I reflected and thought to myself, what the hell can I talk about that's the purest and most wonderful things? And I immediately thought of my old friend Henry. And Henry was a pretty awesome dude. He was one of the few rulers of England that ever sat right with me. But in spite of his love of killing everyone that got close to him or too far away from him, eventually he got beheaded, and I had to get the fuck out. And that was one of the last times that I ever went to England. I haven't really been back since. But right away, I had to, flee on down through France, then down through Italy, and I took a rowboat across to the desert. And I was at 6 months I spent living in that quiet little coastal town, enjoying the fuck out of myself. There were gorgeous women there, and I'm not just talking about the locals. I'm also talking about the ones they brought in cages that you could buy for a pittance. The slave trade was a wonderful thing in its day, and I tell you, there are few joys as powerful in life as taking a bunch of slaves, arming them, then killing the people that had enslaved them, and then taking the rest of their slaves and raiding a city. It's good times. Good times.
Yeah, well, you know what?
What?
You lost, I lost attention when you said beautiful women everywhere.
I'm not surprised.
All right? Because in my mind, I'm like, beautiful women. That's not the barbarian. It must have been like muscular, bronzed men sweating on the beach, dripping with, masculinity and testosterone and things like that.
No, I didn't stop in Greece, you pervert. Anyways, I had an enjoyable enough experience living there, and I actually got a little bit too comfortable. But one day I was down by the shore, getting ready to do some fishing, when I saw some sails coming in from across the sea, and of course this was the fucking British Navy. And as soon as I saw those flags, I went, "Oh shit, they are coming to fuck everything up." So I took off straight into the desert. See, nothing gay. See, nothing.
Well, I just
I
wanted
don't
to
know. A
warn
navy
you.
is not
What?
What?
consider a boatload of gentlemen.
Go
And just
ahead, Erilyn.
gentlemen alone.
What were you saying?
I was just saying be careful if they're dripping masculinity, because I hear too much that's toxic.
Oh,
So, I mean, that's what I see from this world a lot anyway, is that, it's toxic.
toxic.
So be careful.
Toxic masculinity and toxic femininity as well. Everything's toxic about that world.
It's
I
just
don't know
women don't
what the
sweat
fuck
as
you're
much.
talking about.
I don't know either.
When you're in a desert, the toxic things you have to worry about are scorpions and snakes and lizards and the other people with poisoned weaponry. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about,
So-
but
I
there
really...
are far bigger toxic concerns in a
Well-
desert wasteland than
Well-
masculinity or femininity.
Well, no, because I heard, the band, the Scorpions from that world, and I like them.
Well, I'm just curious as how the Beardbarian, homosexually gangbanged himself out of that situation.
I didn't, and you're an asshole. I walked through the desert for 4 fucking days until I died
You
the
would
first time.
know.
What the Beardbarian has not told us is what happened on those naval ships. Because as we all
Nothing.
know, the
I wasn't
navies.
on them. It was full of fucking British crusaders. I wanted nothing to do with them. And when I finally fought them on the hills outside of Jerusalem,
When you
I made
finally
them.
fucked them.
Yeah, you fucked them.
No,
Beardy, you're never
that's
gonna live
not
this
this
down.
fucking story.
He's never gonna live.
Think about it.
You
A
people are
ship full of
terrible.
boys.
No,
Yeah.
no, it was a desert full of death. Endless fucking death with vultures circling overhead, waiting for me to collapse so they could rip apart my innards, wait for me to reform, and walk on again, and rinse and repeat. The
You-
swarms fucking
wait.
blacked out the goddamn skies. You want to talk about gay? That shit was gay.
Hang on. Rip apart your innards. So you got that good booty then.
Yeah, like they got into your guts. Also, you can't fuck death. I tried.
You guys realize that he's been
Well.
activated and he can use his special attack on us at any time.
Oh, I know. And
Then
I'm
what's
tempted.
the fun of the show?
But onward I fucking marched. Until finally, in the distance, I saw the figure of a man that I did not look at in a sexual way, you disgusting pieces of shit.
It
And
didn't take
beside
you very
him,
long.
I saw a mound, a shadow, a violent shape in the
The,
whirling of the sands. I'm really just throwing in words that you can't speak over it because you're all terrible.
The
a
booty.
mound in your
I saw a
pants.
sword being drawn from
round.
the man's side, and I saw that what I thought were 3 men waiting to kill me was in fact a dead camel. And as I looked to his eyes, ready to strike him down, I saw the sandstorm welling behind him.
So you fucked a dead camel. That's what I'm hearing.
No, we took out a blanket and we got underneath it next to the corpse and waited for the sandstorm to blow over. We just sat there in fucking silence, waiting not to die.
That's
Wait,
another
you-
good song. I heard.
Violence? That sounds difficult.
That's another good song I heard. That Sandstorm. Song.
These girls are not gonna give up until
No, they're not.
Admit
Just-
your homosexuality.
they're just
There's
not.
nothing to admit.
You had all of Pride Month. I mean,
No, I have never shirked on the truth of the Vulgarian proverb. Any hole is the goal.
Your whole.
I've never denied that.
Wait. So your goal is to get it in your own hole?
It's like
So
it's
once
not
the
golf,
sandstorm
thief.
billowing over and assaulting our faces beneath that fucking blanket, We climbed out and we took a look towards the horizon in hopes of finding some form of civilization. I couldn't understand a fucking word that this man is speaking, nor could he understand me while I was yelling at him to get off my goddamn foot. He stood on it for like 5 fucking minutes before I finally shoved him over. But when he hit the ground, I saw in the billowing of the sand that popped up, little poof. Shut up, I didn't say that kind of poof. I saw 3 giant pillars of stone protruding in the horizon. We looked at one another and at the shape in the distance, and we began our trek, and by nightfall we finally reached it. And inside of these 3 mighty stone pillars was this small grotto, a little pool of clean water. So we went running the fuck in and began drinking our fill. And nothing gay happened. But
I love how
That you remember.
I have to just start inserting it preemptively. Every couple of sentences, nothing gay.
What are you
happened.
inserting? Wait, what are you inserting?
Nothing gay.
So it's something, but it's not gay. Is that because you're making eye contact with him? Because I've read somewhere that if you don't make eye contact, it's not gay.
Yeah, well.
Oh, there was plenty of eye contact, but not in a homosexual fashion.
So then it
There
was
was-
gay.
No, it wasn't. We had to build a shelter before nightfall. The desert gets extraordinarily cold, so we
So you
had to
could cuddle.
communicate through gestures and motions with our eyes to the gathering of materials to build the crude shelter. There was nothing gay, and nor was us having to huddle together underneath it. He was an old man. He couldn't have gotten it up anyways. It was totally heterosexual. We didn't
So
spoon
you're
or
a top?
anything.
Wait,
We
so we're a
just
top
slept.
for this one?
Yeah.
What is happening to my fucking stream? You know, I guess I'll start killing you off for no reason.
They just want me to die. They just want me to die again and fucking again. But you know what?
Well, how am I supposed to get off tonight?
I don't know. Kill Anne Frank. She's trapped in an attic anyways.
Ask Magog. I'm sure he could help.
Oh yeah, whatever, nameless thief. What did you say your name was this time around?
I think I'm real.
You're not real. You're a fake
Hi.
person. You're fake news. Shut it. Shut it. You hooded rat.
So the morning finally came. And nothing gay is included in that. I'm talking about the sun came up.
Morning wood.
Oh, I
No.
bet he did.
No. Why? Ah. Ah. I'm this close to shoving this knife up your urethra.
She
And
might.
how is that not gay?
Urethra. Yeah, that's what you're into is the peen.
She already pees blood.
Mm-hmm.
To the morning,
Do people actually watch
sunshine
this
comes
shit?
trickling in. and I'm sitting by the water and I'm trying to wash the fucking filth of sandstormness and not gay sex off of me because that did not happen.
And the
Fucking perverts. And
You're fucking perverts now?
obviously, what do you think prostitutes are? You think they're wholesome, virtuous maidens? No, the best prostitutes are the worst kind of filthy pervert, and I will have them no other way. How else am I gonna piss on their chest?
on their chest.
How would you do that with a knife shoved up your...
I'm not shoving knives up my urethra, damn it. What?
I could for you.
What kind of fucking logic do you people follow? I don't even get it. You're stupid as this motherfucker, who took one look at me and reached down by his belt and began to pull out a cylinder from his side that I thought was surely
Yeah.
the handle of a blade.
His
It
dick.
was his penis. Yeah.
You guys are relentless.
Whip it out.
Okay. It's fucking hilarious, but let Beardy actually tell more than 3 seconds of his story at a time. I'm gonna start killing you. I really am.
I'm just trying to make Charles' wish come true. If there's one thing I do, I'm trying to just do that, and it's not because of gay reasons. It's because he's awesome. But the instant that old bearded man drew out that, what I thought was a sword, shut your goddamn face!
I didn't even open it.
I drew out my blade and struck him from groin to neck and cleaved him in two. With one fell stroke, I split him in half. It was at that moment I realized the container clattered to the ground that it was in fact just a cylindrical container full of hashish, and this awesome dude was just trying to offer me a wake and bake. But I took his weed, and I began the rest of my venture back towards civilization. And I guess the important lesson of this story, before I demonstrate it, is that when you're forced into a corner of survival with a motherfucker who is thirsty and hungry and delirious and just wanting to survive, he's gonna kill you in an instant. The slightest slight, the littlest thing. Don't trust anybody that's desperate to survive. They will turn on you in an instant. And then they'll take your weed.
They're trying so hard. They're trying so hard not to.
Harder than Beardy when he sees a beautiful man.
Okay, that's it, my dog. Hit the fucking button. Oh, my groin. Okay, that's it. You're all gonna die.
All right.
Fuck you all.
You've been activated. What do you want to do, buddy?
I'm hitting everybody and myself, and I'm probably dead now, aren't I?
All right. Oh, fuck. We're all taking hits. We're all taking hits. And Beardy, you're one hit away from death because of that.
So close to sweet release.
All right.
Not like that, you fucking perverts.
I'm not the one fucking perverts.
Yeah, I thought you said perverts were a good thing.
Yes, when it comes to prostitutes, but you two are both clearly past the level of crazy that is acceptable for me to stick my dick in.
Love you too.
Oh, shit. Oh, God, I'm crying. My makeup's running like a fucking teenage emo chick that Brad just won't talk to.
You're finally coming into your looks, I see.
I see you've matured to that level.
Just watching Erlen and the Thief just trying to hold back because they didn't want me to kill them. I lost my shit.
I'm not very good at behaving, and you know that.
All right. Beardy, so what happened after you slayed the old man in the desert?
Oh, I kept walking all the way to Jerusalem, and then I sold that hashish for another camel, and I fucked off. That's really the end of the lesson. I mean, I don't want to give too much away. After that came, the arrival of the Templar Knights, the craziness of King Richard the Lionhearted. That's way too much of a story to tell in a couple of minutes.
I have a question.
Okay.
Who is this Jerusalem fellow, and how handsome was he when you entered?
I want to hit you in the balls.
It's just like
and not with my ass. Before you even think it.
Was he sexier than Mr. Constantine?
It's a goddamn walled city, okay? It is a walled city. It is a place. It's huge. It's full of all sorts of people, and they'll all kill you in a heartbeat because deserts are evil.
That's no way to talk about a lover, Beardy.
I never
Shame
said I
on you.
loved the place.
Did you shine Jerusalem's golden dome?
No, it was just an in and out thing.
Did you
I
make it
charged on the back
quality
gate, grabbed what I
plan?
needed, left my payload, and continued on south.
Beardy,
Oh, I bet you made a payload.
Beardy, when an Arabian man tells you if you rub it, a genie will come out, a genie's not coming out.
Something else might.
Well, I'm just gonna disregard that and turn my attention here to Streamlabs. Captain Whiplash tossed in $2 to say that I see that Magog used the main tactic of an amphibious landing for his recon mission. I believe he's talking about your appearance in the Pacific Ocean.
That never happened.
What do you? No, I saw it,
That never happened.
dude. I
Yeah,
got it
yeah.
replaying. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was the only real time that Magog will ever have gotten wet in this world.
No, that's probably true.
Yep.
Yeah. What else?
Apparently,
Does
somehow
that
you're still
make
quiet,
anything wet?
and I don't understand how.
The what?
The chat is saying that you're still quiet.
I'm not quiet, I'm loud. What are you talking about?
No, you're quiet.
For the love of God. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. You stupid crystal. Yeah. I hope that's good enough for everybody.
Me too. Anyways, there's a bunch of super chats that came in. If you'd like to tackle those,
Yes.
we
yeah.
can
Let's do that.
we can stop talking about my Arabian adventure.
Incandescent 01 has dropped quite a few, and I will read them all in a row. I transfigured Beardy's iron pants into thorns. You don't release sex tapes because you don't have sex or tapes. Fuck you, man. And Fagog, give it up. We know. Stop hiding.
It's never going to happen again.
Master of Skitari says, are traps gay?
Yes.
No.
I don't. You know what? Don't know how to answer that question.
Okay, so you're
Not if
walking
they're
down
hot.
the hallway. You're looking down the hallway, and you see at the other end of the hallway there's a plate, and you want to steal that plate. You start walking down the hallway, and suddenly it opens up into a giant pit full of spikes. That's not a hallway anymore, and it's not your fault for not knowing, so it's not gay. It's only gay if you know there's a trap there and you go ahead anyways.
Can confirm. If my name isn't Hi, I think I'm real.
Slayer Kato says, so Beardy, there was a lot of semen then?
Not on my adventure.
The Batman says the Beardbarian loves him some sailor love.
Yes.
Vladimir Dragunov says if the balls don't touch, it's not gay. Slayer Kato then again says Beard can ride all those seamen bareback for hours, but as long as he says no homo, he's good. There you go, you have an easy out. The Batman says
But
the
he needs
Beardbarian is an
hearing.
anal adventurer confirmed. Batman, be a fucking savage right now.
I'm actually more of a spelunker in general. I just enjoy exploring moist caverns.
Gulf City Nicholas Danka says, I doubt that, Beardy. That was perfectly timed. Incandescent 01 says, you need
You know what?
different...
No, that counts for. That was too well timed. Give me that as a point of damage. You fucking got that.
That would kill you.
I know.
Well,
That was perfectly timed.
You're
That
fucking
is
dead,
a lethal strike.
choke on it, bitch. Incandescent 01 says, you
finally!
need different sound clips for the different attacks. We will be working on that since everybody seems to like them. I didn't do that at first because we didn't know how well it would be received. But now we want people want us to do like multiple attacks per stream and all kinds of cool stuff. So this show will continue to evolve, so look forward to it. Charles Fowler says recharge Beardy's attack. Charles Fowler has activated Beardy again, which means right now he could potentially use it to wake back up, because he can use his after death. So everybody try to be nice to the dead Beardbarian, alright?
No.
Revan Nanaka says, everyone has only 1 HP, however they can only die by their own native power. The power randomly changes around every 10 minutes. Magog gets Hellfire, and the thief gets a Dagger of Despair. Have fun. That's not the way this side quest works. I'm sorry, Nanaka. I really am. But we don't just do stuff like that from chats anymore because it's too chaotic. We tried that last season, and it was hell. You either activate the super special attacks, or you can heal us after the time is run out. And you'll know when the time runs out of the 2-minute death because you'll hear Poe say something. Slayer Kato says, I love Beardy's animation, especially when it says, "Oh, my groin!" Like he was upset one of the prostitutes tried to actually give him a taste of poo. Oh. Reverend Nanaka says, Dagger of Despair. If hit with it, you'll despair. Hellfire sends out white-hot flames that immolate everyone in a 10-meter radius.
Now walk it off. You're only dead.
Yep, there was Poe. Further from the center, have fun. I'm sorry, I will take your suggestions into account, Reverend Nanaka. I do like your ideas. Perhaps we can talk. All right, everybody want Beardy to wake up? Put a 1 in the chat. If you want him to stay dead, say 2.
2.
2.
2.
Yep, and Streamlabs is there's a link in Streamlabs down in the description if you prefer that. So Beardy's the only one who got a special attack so far, and he got it recharged and is ready to go again because Charles Fallon. So everybody saying 1, so Beardy, you're back, baby.
I don't. Why? You know what? No, I've had enough of all of you already. Can you do me a favor, my wonderful necromantic cohort?
Yes.
Stop sucking his dick.
No, hit that fucking special attack button so I can smash all you motherfuckers and have a few minutes to myself.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's it. You're all gonna die. Double the. Okay, that's it. You're all gonna die.
All right, we've all taken. What is it? One hit or 2 hits?
1 for everybody,
One
including
for
me.
everybody. I am nearly dead.
Damn it!
Actually, we're all nearly dead. We have 1 hit till death. All of us.
Oh fuck!
Yep, you miscalculated that there, buddy.
Damn it!
You done fucked yourself.
Fuck!
And if somebody
This is not
heals
what
us
I
before
planned.
we die, sorry.
Yeah, you
I
could
want
definitely
my
heal
boobs.
me if anyone wants to. I mean, I guess
Mm,
my
that would
segment
be much
coming up.
appreciated.
Then again, Beardy, you could try to insult us, and if it's worthy, I will take the health points away.
There's
You can
nothing I
try.
can say to adequately insult any of you because you're already the greatest testimony to your own failures by the merit of your meager existence.
God damn.
Oof.
Tell us how you really feel.
That hurt. Man.
Yeah, I feel it. We're all dead now.
I am the champion, my friends. Man, here, killing everyone till the end. Man, I am the champion. I am the champion. No time for these losers, 'cause I am the champion of the stream. Yeah! Hey, how's everybody doing? Hi, chat. Hello, I'm Golden Brownie, Draco Fervus, Fedorable the Horrible, Batman, Yes, Dragon Timothy, Envir of Beladan, Thex of the Beard, Mr. Monkey Lint, Liamus, Stone Monkey Productions, Neko Gamer, James, Vladimir Dragonov. I took this moment to kill off everyone else so I could finally have a moment to say hello to all of you, since they'd stop me if they wanted to get away with it anyway. So hello to Miss Steen, Lord Pax, Draco Furrus, Excel, Drax, Wild Fox Appears, Antihero Broadcast, Phasno 4, Improv Man, Opal, oh god, Opal's here, oh dear god. Hello Desmarie, What's Luck Guru, Zoran. Man, you're moving too fast now, you're moving too fast. Oh, hello Jacob Navo, Dr. Despair, Miss April O'Neill. Man, we got a full house today. I'm so happy for you guys that you get to be here with me in this one-on-one time. It's, by virtue of itself, it is magical and wonderful and beautiful, and you'll definitely want to mash 2s when all those people pop, when those timers go off and you hear Poe, because we need this time together to discuss serious issues, like how are we going to convert this show into the Beardy and Friends show? And I do mean complete with the Garfield-style intro, where I can stand there, the music, friends, and then everybody dances and to help you get started, to give you a push on your way, and tap dancing and the checkerboard background. It'd be great. It would be fucking amazing. Hello, Lance Murdoch, I did notice you. I've noticed.
Now walk
Low
it
right-wing
off.
BDSM
You're
guy.
only
Man,
dead.
I'm so happy you're all here. Oh, I see the
Now
2s
walk
starting
it
to come
off.
in. This
You're
is
only
fantastic.
dead.
This is good.
Now
In
walk
fact,
it off.
instead
You're
of pressing
only dead.
1s, you should all just pour yourselves another drink. And I think I'm going to make myself another Scotch beverage here myself. Oh. Holy shit, that's a lot of 1s. I think the chat wants everyone back.
Well, we also had some super chats. One of them says, Magog and the Thief gets charged up from Revan Nanaka. So we're back, bitches.
Oh,
Suck my left nut.
And we'll have extra health points because there was a super chat. So, yeah. Well, wrong one. There we go. And let's see. Gives magic an advanced med pack, says Vladimir Dragonov. Recharge Beardy, says Incandescent 01. Okay, I'll give him the health point.
Nice.
He might be even better at being gay than Magog is, but still he's a great man. And a very nice man. He's very nice. Vladimir Dragonov says Magog, correcting himself from before. And Dragon Timothy says to keep dead too. All I can do is take one more
Oopsies.
health point away from me, and he wanted us dead. So we're all back to almost dead, including
Nice.
Erlen.
right.
Favorite way to be.
Whose segment is it now? Like, we're so are we falling behind?
We're only like 9 minutes behind, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We got 2 more super chats that just dropped in. Let's read those off, and then we'll see whether or not Tinkerbell or Anne Frank wants to go next.
Wait, why am I Tinkerbell?
Because you're a total fairy, obviously.
Incandescent one says, people say I'm condescending.
Well,
That
you
means
shut
I talk down to people. When you think about it, shovels were a groundbreaking invention. That was good. I liked it.
I like
So
to use
funny.
a shovel in my grave robbing pursuits.
Slayer Kato says, a promise is here you go, Magog. Keep 'em all, my necromantic ally. Activate your special.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, I could decide to kill myself and hurt all of you, which would actually kill Erlen and the thief, leaving Beardy alone again. Or I could decide to hurt all of you, 2 health points, costing me I could wait. No, yeah, I can kill myself, or I can kill all of you. What do I want to do?
Neither of those. Let's move on to the next segment before he has a chance to contemplate our inevitable deaths.
Stone
Who's up
Monkey
next?
Productions says recharge the ladies. They get a health point back. The ladies get a
Thanks,
health
precious.
Aw, thank you.
Don't you love the interactive nature of this fucking stupid show? All right. Okay. I'm gonna hold off on my special attack. Let's at least get the next segment started. Who knows? Something might trigger me. Who wants to go?
Well, let's.
And Frank, how about you?
All right, Erlen. Let's hear some sexy stories.
Okay. Well, I've been going through and I found some interesting dates. I have a couple, but then I found something even better, which I will surprise you with. I'll start with the first bad date. I just moved to Manchester, the dodgy end, and I also met a lovely German guy. We went on a date, and he wanted to walk me home after I made a lot of fuss about the area I lived in. As we turned the corner, the street was lit up with blue flashing lights. The sirens were echoing off the Victorian brick walls in the distance. I saw police tape flickering in the wind as we edged closer. My fingers gripped tighter as I realized that the tape was wrapped around my house, and the sirens were calling out to me. He thought it was hilariously coincidental until I said, "Shit, that's my house." He walked me to the police, who insisted that crossing a crime scene was against the law. Okay, but only if you're not careful. You know, if you get caught.
Or you blow the police officer.
That you? And that I wasn't allowed
Manchester?
in. Yeah. I wasn't allowed in.
The story of how this person met very nearly viral. It all makes sense now. Okay, I get it.
I wasn't allowed in until the crime scene investigators were done. It turned out a man had been stabbed on my doorstep. A gang had been chasing him, and he ran up to our house to try to get in, but no one had opened the door quick enough.
It was definitely Roy.
Definitely. I think so, too. That's why I liked this one, and on top of that, I mean, what beats finding a dead body on a first date? How romantic!
It's too bad the
Or
police were there.
creating one. I mean, I'm just saying. Magog, you remember when we used to do stuff like that?
What, kill people? Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. We had a good time.
Oh, yes, good times. Good times. I still get to kill people because I'm the one in control of all the magic on this stream.
I guess so. And then the next one was I went on a date with a bigger woman who was used to getting her way with men. I doubt it.
She-Hulk smashed that ass.
So you are an ass.
She gets her way because she's, she's giant and people are terrified.
Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the dong of a scaredy man.
We had become friends over the past week due to mutual friends and hanging out in social gatherings. She asked me to go drinking with her, so I said sure. We went to this little bar, and I was introduced to her drinking friends. I'm assuming that the people frequent this bar. Anyway, she started trying to aggressively make out with me in front of her friends and talk about how shy I was being. After I told her I didn't feel comfortable, she then, in front of the whole bar, yells, "How much weight do I need to lose for you to date me?" Well, lady, probably a lot.
And then the man, not missing a step, turned, lowered his sunglasses, looking at this woman out the corner of his eye. And with a sneer across his lips, he said, "All of it, whale."
Usually, if you have to ask that question, it's a fair amount.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good amount.
Yep, are you sure she was able to get through her doorway?
Right. Maybe she frequented that bar because it was the only one she could fit at.
It's got the double swinging doors like in a western.
Right. It was a saloon.
Stools.
So, So now, for my new stuff that I found that I think is just fantastic. So apparently it's very, very common for people to get hurt during sex when they don't want it to happen.
Yeah,
I had
it
no
sucks.
idea.
I've
What?
pulled so many muscles.
Are you sure?
Yeah, totally new to me, right? I was like,
That's
found all this stuff, and they get like severely hurt, and then they have to go to the hospital.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
So I found all these. I found all these stories, and some of them gave me some pretty great ideas as well. But those are also a surprise, gentlemen.
I get the feeling that I should move out of the direct target zone again.
Oh no! This is gonna be bad. All
my
right.
God, you guys have history.
All right,
You're the one in
I'm
trouble.
gonna prepare myself. Hit me with the first one.
Okay, so this person says, I'm a nurse in an emergency department, and we had a guy come in with the light bulbs stuck up his ass. He tensed when we were removing it, and it shattered. He had to go for emergency surgery.
Oh,
Bet.
oh.
He had a brilliant idea.
Wait, what?
So you're saying they ripped him in your asshole then?
They ripped him a new one. Was it a regular light bulb? Because I hear those ones that kind of swirl around like a little tube are ribbed for his pleasure.
You know way
Doesn't
too much about
specify.
inserting light bulbs into an anus, McGon.
But you know what?
'cause
That's
I've done it
Which
actually
before.
side do you think went in?
that's a very good idea for when I use this. I thought it was a good idea. Obviously, light bulb,
Nope.
great idea.
Nope.
No,
Which end do you think went in first? Was it the fat end or the skinny end?
Oh, I don't.
Nope. Nope.
No, I'm done. I'm killing myself. Fuck off. Arise from the nether realms, demons. Oh shit, it's demons. I didn't think that was gonna work. Run! Run! They're so angry.
That is unfortunate.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
How about now?
Can you hear me now?
Now?
Can you hear me now?
Now?
Can you hear me now?
Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop boop.
Can you hear me
boop,
now?
boop, boop, boop.
Can you hear me now?
Hello.
Hello? Oh no! Oh no! Okay, they can hear me.
Okay.
That's okay. Well, just to get you guys caught up on what you missed, I'm not gonna fuck the fairy because I value the safety of my genitals and asshole.
I
and
said
she's
I
probably
can
gonna
sew it
fuck
back
for
on. I know how to stitch it back on,
I'm
and
not-
it's just
no.
barely a scar.
No,
Now
I know you're
work it
gonna
off.
stitch in a
You're
little
only
heart
dead.
where there's not supposed to be one, or something stupid like that, and I'm
You
just not okay with
regenerate
that.
anyway.
You
No.
know how to make creams that, all of the scar tissue go
I'm not
away, right?
comfortable rubbing creams into my asshole.
You regenerate anyway, so I feel like this would be the perfect relationship.
No,
I heard
I'm not a masochist.
you die,
Are you
and then you
sure?
come back to
Have
life.
you ever tried it?
Yeah, I've died a lot. It sucks. I don't recommend it.
But have you ever died during fun stuff?
Yeah, it sucks. I don't recommend it. I was
Ooh.
sieging Rome and a fucking column toppled over on me.
Autoerotic asphyxiation. Have you ever tried it?
Actually, that brings me to a really good story I found. Dying during sex.
What
Oh,
happened?
perfect! The
You came
guy
back
is
too
awake
soon.
for
They're
this.
talking about more death, sex stuff.
Well,
No! Yo,
Not over
I
yet.
muted you so you couldn't tell these horrible stories anymore. I did it
Well-
right before I died.
The fairy
Well,
figured
here-
out how to fix it. Go figure.
Oh, ugh.
Well, Beardy was saying something about, dying during sex and not wanting to ever try that. And I'm saying, don't knock until you tried it. But I have a fantastic story about someone who did die during sex. So I was just going to go ahead and do that and talk about
Lovely.
that story. It's a very short. It's a very short story. So,
Like my dad's stick.
apparently, yeah. So apparently, this person died in a tragic accident where she was electrocuted after her husband put on electric nipple clamps and was shocking her with an on-off power strip.
Ooh.
Oh,
Kinky.
So you'd say their relationship was electric?
Oh yeah.
that is a shocking turn of events.
Is it though? Is it really? What happens when you send electricity through the torso? I would imagine.
You would know a little bit about that, Anne Frank thief. Oh wait, no, that's ovens.
Maybe.
I'm so confused.
Well, that's shocking. People are in the chat like, shocking. That's shocking. How shocking.
What's wrong with people? Absolutely nothing. Don't kink shame. How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you? Some people just have fetishes that you should not judge. I bet you're a toe fag.
Speaking of fetishes you shouldn't judge, I love our chat and the jokes they're sending in right now in Super Chats and Streamlabs. I'm having a very hard time keeping my composure because y'all are fucking hilarious.
Tatiana Whitaker says, imagine my shock.
I'm sorry, I got a lot of people in chat saying, give the potions already. There's a bunch of heals waiting in the things. So we'll do that after we're done.
Okay.
Incandescent 01 says, when I said recharge Barity, I meant his power. Doesn't work like that. You have to activate it again, and I'll bring it back, and then he'll choose when to use it. So that's $15 or more. We did that so that people wouldn't just do it all the fucking time and take up our whole show. So, Thomas Coulter says, I send the fairest queen of the fairy and pixies a health. Oh, that's sweet. I'm guessing he means
Thank
health.
you.
He ended there, but yep, there it is right there. And Incandescent 01 says, what do you call a sleepwalking nun? A Roman Catholic.
I approve.
Zarahi says, worship him. Of course, he means me. Taco Stancia says, recharge everyone with Steam Packs. Full health, get good. Hey, for $25, I'll fucking recharge everybody. Full health right now. Boom, boom, boom. And, Taco, I'm gonna go ahead and on your behalf activate a special attack because you gave so much. So, somebody pay attention for Taco and ask him who he wants to activate.
Pick a
And
person,
thank
Taco.
you, by the way. You're the best.
Yes. Night Sun says, what eBay toilet paper would you prefer to use? 1, Trump, 2, Hillary, or 3, Obama? Well, Obama's is already brown.
You wouldn't be able to tell the difference then.
I would
That's
definitely use the Hillary brand toilet paper because it would be really good at keeping shit hidden and under wraps.
Yep, I was about to say the exact same thing. You and me, Beardy, we're on the
Yeah.
same wavelength, brother. I like
No
it.
homo.
Full homo.
No homo.
Reverend
Come on,
Tanaka says,
Magog.
Super Heal Magog, also I'm not your Patreon. Well, this is the month's worth. I don't know what you mean. Did I miss you in the credits for the last video? I'll check it out, buddy. Incandescent 01 says, shovels are groundbreaking, but the leaf blower blew everyone away. The soldier who survived mustard gas and pepper spray was a seasoned veteran. And why shouldn't you trust atoms? They make up everything. Sausage puns are the worst. Why not trust atoms? They make up everything. And sausage puns are the worst, as in like bratwurst.
It's not funny if you have to explain it. You know that, right?
And he gave $20
I
on
agree.
that one. And since he asked before, I'll go ahead and re-give Beardbarian his super special attack, and he can use it. Man, that's like the third one for you, Beardy. Good lord, man.
Yeah, no, people just don't want me to die. That's what the situation is.
He needs all the help he can get in his old age, you know, or
I do,
child
it's
dysfunction and all
pathetic.
that.
Incanes
Oh,
one
so you
says,
agree.
is that your new spell, Magog? Silencing streams? Yeah, apparently. And Charles Fowler, again with $50, recharge Beardy's deck. That's 2 recharges. I'm gonna have to add
Double
all
back.
kinds of new animations and stuff at this rate. Like, it's gonna be what I work on this week. I'm gonna have to weave.
Does that get you caught up there?
One more. Just teleported in what I miss. Hail Magog. You missed a shit show.
Yep, a whole
Especially
lot.
in Beardy's End.
And-
The thief has been activated, says Taco.
The thief.
perfect.
All right. Well, you can use it anytime you want, thief.
So
I'm gonna
I've got
save it.
I've got sort of good news. Even if that one from Taco with 25 came in, if that hadn't come in, Berserker 5150 tossed in for med packs for the thief and fairy because Magog won't show his massive man tits, and Beardy is a great father and a very nice man who's the gayest in all the lands. All his sperm is his to swallow and have leak out of his poop deck. What the fuck?
Last week we were talking about poop
Pulls up
decks.
with 2 health potions for Thief and Fairy. Also shakes head. I agree. And Tech for the Bearded finally follows up with a whole conversation about anal cream. How topical.
I'm sorry. What? This is like
No, all
pure
that.
chaos. This is pure chaos.
Pure chaos. All right, we gotta reel ourselves in here. Breathe a little bit. We need a moment to breathe.
Was Erilyn done with her story about the electric nipples?
Yeah, that
Well,
was the
I don't know
end
where
of
else
it.
you
That
can
was
go.
the end. Okay.
Are there more stories about electric nipples?
Not about electric nipples. I have more, but if
Not
you know,
that I
if we
can
want-
share.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on. What was that, Thief?
Oh, he asked if there were any more stories about electric nipples, and I said none that I can share.
Oh, okay. I thought she was like, I have one to share. We're like, wait, we're all interested. I want to know exactly who you electrified. All right. Why don't you tell us one more since we're at the top of the hour, Erilyn? Let's do one more sexy, fucked up story.
Okay, let me see. Oh, I like this one. Very, very interesting. My cousin is a nurse, and she told us the story about a couple that came into the ER and were obviously on heavy drugs. Well, who isn't? Apparently, the worst affecting his ability to get it up, so they decided to put caulk in his urethra to try to make it hard. She calls that story the caulk and the cock. How cute!
What?
The
So,
fuck?
But no, serious question: did it work?
See, that's what I'm wondering. They don't say.
Wait, did he use caulking
Why-
or spackle?
I like
This is
caulking.
happening for science. Why are we not having any results?
Oh my god. Oh, that hurts me in the groin.
Now, you have to wonder, how on earth did they get that out? You think that they had to, like, I mean, like, yeah, like, slice
No.
it, like,
No.
ow! I mean, like,
No.
seriously, think about
No.
it.
No. No. Magog, hit the button. Hit the fucking button. I said no. Okay, that's it. You're all gonna die.
That's it. It's activated. What did you want, Beardy? You wanted to
Everyone
hurt us
takes
all,
the
or-
smack for this stupidity.
The what?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Option
gets
number.
a-
Everyone. We're going
Ow.
round table with the hand of fuck
You
this stupid shit.
motherfucker. Oh, damn. Luckily, we were healed all the way to full. And
Yeah, what about all the other health packs I have that from Streamlabs?
Good point. Activate that second one right fucking now.
Are you
I
serious?
will write it. I would
I'm
like to activate
serious,
mine
damn
too.
it. Okay, that's it. You're all gonna die.
It's a fucking asshole. He took us all down to like half health.
So
Well,
I
then-
would like
then
to
should I-
now
should I
apply.
tell you what
Excuse me.
incandescent
Excuse
one
me.
hit Streamlabs with?
So excuse me. Yeah, I would like to apply my health packs from Streamlabs. Now, please. Thank you.
All right.
I spoke
Lindsay.
first, so you can't say anything.
There's actually something came in. It says Magog gets his attack, and that was for NOK 50. I don't know how much that is, but whatever.
It's
we're just-
Norwegian money.
Okay.
Let's assume it's bang on.
Yeah. Taco Stanza says, Nameless Thief and Fairy, here is your... Oh, no, just Nameless Thief. Here's your super special. Or is the Fairy in the parentheses? I don't know. You both have your special activated.
Can I do the backstabbing bitch?
Yes,
like right
you
now? The cheat death one?
Cheat death. She's cheat deathing. Who are you targeting? You have to target an individual person.
Mm,
Is that right?
Wait.
Let me read it.
no, I thought it was the backstabbing everyone.
Yeah, backstab a chosen party member for 2 health. 1 health goes to you, another goes to who you choose. Cheat death by backstabbing everyone at a cost of 1 health, but all future damage intended for you goes to everyone else until someone dies. Okay.
Our audience is insane.
Yep, that's
No,
happening.
they're really insane. Incandescent 01 tossed in enough for 3 recharges and 33, and Charles just tossed in for another for me. They just want to watch me kill you all.
Surprise, bitch. Is that a knife in your back, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh shit. Well, you just lost a health point, but now all future damage intended for you goes to everyone else.
Yeah.
Until someone dies, and then it's all over.
I'm out.
Man.
Do.
Faz04 says, has Beardy ever had an adventure in Punjab? Gulf City
Okay.
Nicholas Danko says, yeah, nope. Vladimir Dragonov says, how's that magic milkshake machine, Magog? It broke.
But it did bring all the boys to the yard.
It did indeed. All the girls. Girls to the yard.
I saw it. It was boys.
Incandescent
Because
01, they
I
should...
took some of them.
Incandescent 01 says they should have used great stuff to get him up. Great stuff? I don't know.
It's foam insulation.
Charles Fowler says recharge Beardy's attack again.
What is
Motherfucker!
that? 4
God
times now.
damn.
Incandescent 01 in Streamlabs, dropping down the full amount for 3. That's 4 backed up now.
Is that 4 for just you?
You're
Yeah,
backed up?
4 specifically for me.
Beard Barry
Wow.
ever thought about working for a supervillain, says Dr. Despair.
I do. I work for me.
And the Batman says, let's give the thief some health back, Magog.
Oh, thank you. You're so
there,
sweet.
there it is. Some health is back from the Batman. All future damage intended for her now goes to everyone else, though. So now the Beardbarian better be careful what he does. Taco Stanza gets $20, says heal the fucking thief. Okay, she's full health.
Wait.
God
Wait,
damn it.
I have an idea. How much strength do I have left?
You only have 1 health point missing, so you're pretty good.
Oh, perfect. So if I just spin around in a circle really, really fast with my axe until I fall over and vomit.
Yeah.
Let's try and see if I can pull off 3 motherfucking rotations. Let's do this!
Fuck you!
Okay, that's it. You're all gonna die. Okay, that's it. You're all gonna die. Okay, that's it. You're all gonna die.
So I'm dead. So you guys are gonna have to, and Erlin's almost dead, and the nameless thief isn't because all the damage intended for her went to everyone else. So, well, actually, I'm doing numbers about it. Yep, Beardy's
You're
dead.
doing the numbers wrong. I
Yep,
believe
yep.
that means
we're
the
all
thief
dead
is the
except
only
for
one
the
left
fucking
alive.
nameless thief. You fucking asshole.
So, so then it's just me, right? Gives me enough for my segment. Let's talk about some crime, kids, because there's been some interesting stuff. But first, I'd like to shout out some people in the chat. Peter built Confederacy 379. Hi.
That's not okay,
Alan
McDonald. You
Dale.
hit that button again. I'm using number 4. Okay, that's it. You're all gonna die.
You die.
Oh, good.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take that wonderful, delicious delight of reviving myself and smacking the thief for 2.
Oof. But I was
Talking to the chat and naming them is my fucking gimmick, and you are not going to infringe on it. This isn't let's continue to pretend to be Beardy Week. It's mine this time. You are Existential Quest. I am Beardy. Get it? Hello, Berserker 5150. Hello, Aaron K. Hello, Lord Pax. A twisted smile. Opal's still here. I can't believe it. I'm surprised that this show isn't too terrifying for her. Sean Sagwa is here. Oh my god. Oh! Well, Incandescent 01, you'll have to wait until he's alive, but I'll pass on that message. Sorry, yes, go on.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Now walk
Buzzard?
it off. You're only
Okay,
Not
so
HIV positive, but good enough.
Niagara Falls. What's more romantic for you? Niagara Falls, going away on a nice honeymoon trip to a waterfall
walk it
where it's
off.
loud
You're
and you
only
can't hear
dead.
anything, or cutting off your pregnant wife's arm and then fleeing to Niagara Falls by yourself? Just curious.
Out of those two, I would have to say cutting off my own arm and then stabbing myself in the eye for having been wed in the first place. But out of those two, I'd take number 2.
Well, you and this other man from New York decided to do that actually a few weeks ago. He cut off his pregnant wife's arm. They managed to sew it back on. Don't worry. She just can't use her fingers.
I'm back. And so is Erlen.
Are you
Back
having-
to life. What's going on?
Think about a man
Nothing.
who cut off his wife's arm.
Oh, that's exciting. Continue, please.
Okay, so she got it sewed back on again, but she lost the use of her fingers, so she'll never, send magic spells
Never
ever
jerk him off
again.
again.
That
Never
is
jerk
the
him off.
true-
At least with that hand. She can never flick the
horse.
bean.
She better not
She
lose
can never
the
flick-
feeling in the other hand, or she'll be relying on her feet for all the jerking.
Oh yeah. But they eventually ended up catching him after 2 days of chasing him down and such.
God damn.
If you cut off your wife's arm, you think that you would be able to make it more than 2 days without getting caught. Because, how is she gonna pick up the phone to call anyone? You need 2 hands.
He just
One to
back
pick
Not
up
if
the
you
phone,
got serious.
running
one to
around like
dial.
this, just.
Come on, let's do this. It thieving gets
All
really
right, somebody
hard. if you
grab
don't
that
have any
sound
hands.
clip and get her on Pornhub.
Please don't. I mean, you can, but
It'll pop up under the ruined orgasm category.
if you're gonna take that soundbite, would you please For the love of God, put Magog's face on it.
Do you want another soundbite? I can get you another soundbite real quick here.
Oh, yeah.
It's really easy. Incandescent 01 for 15 says, heal Magog with a 19-inch dildo of healing ass love. Also recharge on his spec attack.
Damn.
Hot diggity.
Holy shit, our audience is trying to heal us up real quick, so I'm gonna cover these before more people end up sending more than is needed to heal us. Because as much as I appreciate your donations, folks, I want to make sure that you're not over healing in a way that it's kind of a dick move to you guys. But let's see here. Berserker 5150 also heals the true Beardbarian, in brackets the thief. And Casey Beardman says, here you go, Lord Magog, I heal you to full health. Oh, and I activate Necromantic Rage.
Good. You're all fucking dead. Arise from the nether realms, demons. Oh shit, it's demons. I didn't think that was gonna work. Run! Run! They're so angry. Like, Erilyn just woke up too. She was like, hey, I'm back. Hello, everyone. It's just me and you. Of course, that also cost me 2 health points. So let me run through some of these super chats and say hello to everyone. Is everyone enjoying the show? It's fucking crazy. Oh, God. Oh, man. Recharge Beardy's attacks, says Charles Fowler. Yep, that's been done. Heal the thief. Did I do that one already? I imagine that's the sound Beardy makes when at orgasm. Probably. Yep, either that or the Wilhelm scream. Recharge Beardy's attack again. Beardy is at full health. I will do that when he is done with his 2-minute death. And heal everyone full, says Taco Stancia. So everybody will be back at full health when their deaths are done. And I have to go. The vegans are launching a counterattack, says Vladimir Dragunov. Good luck handling those vegans. So, how's the normal people in the chat? Liamus is in the chat. It's been epically brutal. Love it. Great show. Love this. Fun. It's madness. It's pure madness. I know. We're gonna have to get like 1,000 new animate. Like, what do you guys want? You want more animations, more sound effects? Like, fuck it, let's do it. I don't care. Let's fucking do it. If that's what this stream is gonna be all about, us telling fucked up sex stories and Beardy getting rammed in the ass and us just fucking attacking each other, then we might as well make it. It's like an echo. Everybody is healed to full and back to life now. Everybody is. Everybody is. Praise Magog.
Sup, sexy.
Magog is my god.
Did I miss any blood orgies or any panty raids of any sort?
Taco just healed us all to full health. Beardy still has like 3 more special attacks to do. And the only person who's not been activated is the fairy. She's only been activated once.
No, she's been activated. She just hasn't pointed and us like a bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't know what to do yet.
That's up to you, darling.
You stay away from my butt with those light bulbs. That's what you do.
Oh, come on.
No, I won't.
All right. Oh, who's it's the thief segment, right? Were you done with the armless story?
Oh yeah, I was done with the armless story.
What
we
else
have stupid meth addict or child porn.
I'll take stupid meth addict for 5, Alex.
All right, Beardy.
Really?
Florida man arrested after taking meth to sheriff's office for testing. So, in order to what? Is this too stupid? Not mind-numbing enough?
Wait, did he see the
I got
tweets that
confused.
said we'll check your drugs for free and took them seriously?
Yeah, no, I got confused. He took the drugs to
He took-
police.
He purchased drugs that he didn't think were authentic drugs. Because, you know, sometimes people lace these drugs with, well, oregano or... What does meth look like? I have no idea.
Well,
Well, you come by my temple sometime and I'll show you, sweetheart.
that's a hell point. I'm sorry, that's funny.
But anyway, he thought that it was fake meth, so we took it to the sheriff's office for testing because, you know, that's what you do when you want to determine whether or not it's real, illegal drugs that you're getting your drug dealer. It was real. We got arrested, as one does when you bring drugs to police that you bought. Just imagine how many brain cells one has to have in order for this to be a thing.
Well, you know, he was busy doing meth.
Yeah.
Because he thought it was fake meth. So, what other drugs do you think he was on? I mean,
That's
oregano?
That's like a drug, like somebody buying drugs and then they turn out to be fake. So he calls the police and be like, "That drug dealer over there totally sold me bad drugs."
Hey, officer man. I think that my weed might be laced. Can you, like, smoke this and tell me, man?
Is this doobie legit or is it fake? I can't tell.
God, people are fucking morons.
But how do you mistake real meth for fake meth? Isn't it kind of more...
I'm pretty
Is it
sure if you
all
have tinted
in the
bath salts, you could confuse enough people. People are stupid.
People in
But
meth are
bath salts would
stupid.
give you... Bath salts would give you some sort of effect too, though, wouldn't it?
Yes, you would consume the flesh of everyone within a 5-block radius.
So an average Thursday for you.
I can tell you why it does that. If you're interested.
Do shit.
We'll talk later.
Well, why bath salts make you crazy, I've looked inside the brain, and what it does is it blocks both your serotonin and your dopamine receptors. Therefore, it floods your brain. It floods your brain with dopamine while putting a block on your reuptake. So,
I love it when my brain
Eating,
is
please.
filled with dope. I mean,
yeah, it's being filled with dopamine, but it's not being reabsorbed. So your brain goes completely insane and doesn't know how to handle all the dopamine, and you go crazy and you do crazy stuff.
Dad, it would have been funnier if you'd just been like, "I'm a dumb fairy. It's magic."
Well, I looked at human brains for a while. I thought they were interesting, and I just decided to. I don't know. I just
She
decided
did
to
this
look.
outside of the purview of the law, of course. These
Wait,
people
did she eat
not
the
give
brains?
their brains freely.
Are
Well,
you sure about that?
they were still alive when
Oh,
I
God.
cut their head open.
I have to ask, Magog, do you 100% know if you have your brain or not?
Nope.
I think we have our answer then.
Well, it wasn't me.
Get on with your last story, thief, so we can move on with this crazy shit.
So, a Florida man, another Florida man, because they're always the most fun type of men. Don't you agree, Fairy?
Florida man, does whatever Florida can. Killing people's totally cool for Florida man.
Well, he had a whole bunch of images of naked children, as Florida men typically do, I would say.
I've got a
and
knife for
he
that.
thought that. Yeah, same.
Yep.
It's right there, but it's hard to get out because, you know, reasons. But he thought that they were legal
I have a
because they
knife
were.
too. It's called slut.
That's the only way you could get one, isn't it?
I chopped my steak with it one time.
It was well done, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I'm
Does
disappointed.
this look cool? This should be my.
But I gotta say, Florida man,
Yeah.
not on top of his game mentally, right? Kind
No,
of like
Florida
Magog with
man
his
is
whole
never on top of
brainless.
his game.
Well, I mean, like, he's kind of brainless.
Quit tonguing the sluts live on the show, dude. We can get in trouble for that.
That is
You,
for the post
you can have the
show.
sluts adjacent to you. You can have them in your lap. But if you're going to tongue your sluts on live stream, we're gonna get in trouble.
That's what we do after the show, Magog. Come on. Let's get back to Florida Man and how much of a mess he is.
Fuck this guy. He had pictures of children porn. Fuck him. Burn him alive.
Yep.
Agreed. But the funny thing is, he thought that they were illegal because he got them from online. Little does he know that simple possession is what gets you in trouble. It doesn't matter where you get them from, just that you have them. Lesson to the wise, or the unwise, or brainless, I should say.
Well, that guy's a fucking idiot and he deserves everything he fucking gets.
Yep.
True.
I don't have much else to say about that. I mean, that's a fucking...
Yeah, I was in a perfectly joking mood, but there's no joking there. Fuck him.
Yep, there's
I
no...
apologize.
Yep.
Casey Beardman tosses in, says, "Can't believe I'm saying this. Suggests something horribly sexual towards the thief and her buttocks and try not to die." That's not what he wrote. That's what I'm translating. Because I will die if I read what you wrote, dude. She will fucking
no.
rape me to death.
Now I want to hear it.
No, yep.
No!
You have to.
Yeah.
Well, Casey wants to shove a 19-inch horse cock dildo up your butt. And,
know, my torso-
well, not necessarily,
inches, right?
necessarily against that idea. I think he should probably get you a bouquet of flowers first.
Yeah, at least fun first. But here's the thing. My torso is not 19 inches, so you're going to have a tough time. Just saying.
I don't know what that means.
I don't want to deal with that kind of math.
Yep, no. I don't even have my abacus ready.
Get on top of it, boys.
Taco Stanzia says, "As much fun as this is, keep doing it, Magoo." Revan Nanaka says, "Is this X2 for Magog's attack?" Yep. And Night Sun says, "Have you ever heard of medical methamphetamine?"
No, but I would like to know more.
And Yolander DeVries, I already gave it back to her because I saw it, but it says, "Recharge the mighty midget thief." So you've got another attack waiting if you ever want to use it. And Beardy's got like 3, and Pixie's got 1, and I've got another one. Good lord, this is chaos.
Captain Whiplash says, "Captain Girlfriend and I were having a sexy moment when whatever weird sounds Magog was making killed the mood. How can I command my legion if my morale is so low? God, quit cock blocking Captain Whiplash."
Captain Whiplash and Captain Girlfriend are now having a bad evening. They have Netflix and chill without the chill.
And it's all your fault,
Tragedy.
you necromantic fuck. See, this is what I'm talking about when I try to tell people mages are evil. There's no way around this. Magic and magic users are evil. Not only will they turn your cows into demons that eat you while you try and sleep, and I say try because they'll wake you up first, so you're extra scared, but they will also cock block you.
Me of all people, I am concerned for anybody that tries to get it on while watching this show.
I am deeply concerned as well. Are you okay? Do you need help?
You look like you're locked in a basement anyway, thief. Shut up.
I still have my knife, though.
Speaking of the thief, Batman drops another sign in the chat, says, "If the thief is gonna rape you, I'll jump on that grenade for you, Beardy, and give the thief another heal, Magog, so you're back to full fucking health." Our chat is savage today.
Well,
They're just
that's-
fucking rocking it, man.
I'm
You know what time it is?
surprised.
You know what time it is?
Time for you
Time
to shut
for-
up while I go, "Oh my god, I can't believe Batman is my hero." Wow.
Do we have
You're
any
not
more
the hero I
Streamlabs before
deserve,
we
but
get
you're
to
the hero I need.
Do we have any more Streamlabs before we get to the grind?
No, we're totally caught up. It was just 19-inch horse cock and you cock blocking Captain Whiplash.
Good, good.
That is unfortunate.
Yep, I'm glad to say we're all caught up with everything, even super chats. I think we're ready for the grind. Are you guys ready to lose some fucking health points? Because I got some fucking stories for you today.
I've got the cyanide on standby.
I'm the one with the poison.
Let's start with a fun one and work our way down, shall we? I don't know if anybody knows this. They've probably seen it before, but I had to cover it. Pornhub adds closed captions for viewers with hearing loss.
Or for guys like me that want to watch in the subway bathroom and rub one out before hopping on the train, want to be able to see, understand these bitches go, oh, daddy, oh. But, you can't just play it out loud and your headphones are kind of shitty. Closed captions is the future of porn. Thank you, Pornhub.
Imagine, just for a second, how many wrong turns you have to make in your life for that to be your career path. To caption porn.
Maybe it's a bot or something. So it's just a lot of oohs and ahs and stick it in my ass, baby.
That would be hilarious.
Pornhub may
I know what I'm doing tonight.
Pornhub may always have one eye on an eye-catching publicity stunt, but then at least they're trying to bring adult content to those with accessibility issues. From today, the site is adding closed captions to a section of its content library, geared towards those with hearing loss. Over 1,000 clips across a number of genres will offer descriptive and interpretative text.
Interpretive?
Interpretative. This guy writes like shit. It's interpretive.
He was probably busy masturbating while he was working on the story.
For those who are not able to hear the video's original audio. Ooh, yeah, stick it in my ass. Oh, yeah, that's great.
How does somebody create closed captioning for?
Right? What's that
Simple.
sound?
Flap.
You know what I'd like to say is that my
Get out of my head, Charles!
my birth giver
Oh,
my birth giver is deaf, and he watches porn just fine. I mean,
Why would you know that?
Because I've walked in on it. There's a lot of reasons why.
Well, at least he didn't
I'm
Yeah,
walking
you
out
walk
on
in
this
on it.
story. No.
Yeah, no, he didn't hear me. I walked right out, and it just acted like it never happened.
That's probably for the best.
I only watch porn for the noises anyway. Well,
I only watch porn because I want to see like the fucked up stuff. That's all I watch.
I only watch porn to double check my performance.
wait, so like the light bulb thing that gives you ideas and stuff, right?
Okay, that's it. You're all gonna die.
Beardy just swung at all of us and we all took a fucking hit.
Oof.
Am I dead yet?
Nope.
No.
Not even close.
I'm just gonna lay here on the floor and pretend I am for now.
All right.
Let's
Can
move
I
on to
do
the
my
next
thing?
story of the grind. This one could be fun. Let's see. Close that dead to a Joe. All right. This is some gangster shit right here. A house abandoned in the middle of a road puzzles police. This is not a joke, in quotations.
Wait, what?
Now, I've heard of dumping a mattress on the side of the road. I've heard of dumping dead hookers on the side of the road. I've heard of people throwing trash out of their windows of the carriages that they drive onto the side of the road. I have never heard of a motherfucker just dumping a house.
Like an outhouse?
No, a
A mobile
full-sized,
home?
3-bedroom, 2-bath house
On
the
wheels?
road.
Our house in the middle of the street. Our
Golf cart?
Literally in the middle of the street.
Oh,
Like sideways? Like it was tipped over, or?
Nope, it is
I
just
am-
sitting there on a trailer. I guess they were moving it with a truck, and they left it. In Dover,
what?
Delaware, police in Delaware's capital city would like to know who dropped a house onto a 2-lane road. The Dover Police Department says someone abandoned the prefabricated home, blocking traffic at least until Wednesday. Because,
furthermore, the
they had
eight
to move
horror
a
struck
fucking
the
house.
community when they realized that there was a witch trapped underneath.
Right. right? Did they find
How
any
do you-
ruby slippers nearby?
Well, what
do you
happened if
fucking
somebody?
What?
Is it not secure enough? Is that it?
I don't know. They just dropped a house in the middle of the road.
That's a head scratcher, that is.
In a Facebook post that had been shared thousands of times, the department posted pictures of the house, which was draped with a banner that said oversized load and said, "This is not a joke."
I need that banner. I really need that banner.
Yeah, you know something about oversized loads, don't you?
Yep, in his butt.
Yeah, but not mine. You guys are obsessed.
You know, joke or not, amused comments have been pouring in on social media. Bobby Brown asked, "Is there a witch underneath it?" He was way ahead of us. Well,
Oh, what a dick. You stole my joke.
while Lalandra Loin Bennett surmised, "Lord, it'll be a meth lab before they tow it off."
Wilby, if I have anything to say about it.
Oh man. Police said Long Point Road would not be closed until further notice, and advised drivers to use an alternate route because there's a fucking house in the middle of the road. Somebody just were like, "Let's get this house out of here, fellas," and then they're driving and going, "You know, it'd be funny. Like seriously, right now, you know, it'd be funny. What if we just like dump the house? Let's do it." And now there's a house in the middle of the road. I think
I just want to
hilarious.
believe that it was a brick house and they were blasting that song when they dropped it right there.
What are the odds that the trucker was like drunk or something, and the house was not secured to the trailer, and it just slid off with the oversized load sign, and it just slid off, and he did not notice? Imagine getting to the location this house is supposed to be taken, and he gets out of his truck and goes,
Where
Oh,
the
fuck.
fuck is the house?
"Oh shit!"
See, I'm curious as to what would happen if like somebody were to like start squatting there, because like squatters' rights and stuff. What would they do? What would they have to do? I mean,
Probably butt stuff.
Yep.
probably.
Definitely.
A lot of ass rape.
A lot of ass rape.
I believe that the squatters' rights probably don't apply to public roads where people drive. So what they'd
You'd be
probably do if
surprised.
someone squatted in it and refused to leave would just push the house off to the side of the road so at least the road is clear. But then they'd have to leave the fucking abandoned house there until the guy went for groceries. So they'd probably watch his house until the squatter left, and then they'd probably burn it.
Sounds complicated.
Yeah, I guess so.
Why would you have a perfectly good house? You could just take it somewhere else. What's that?
You're probably
You,
right.
you can move a house. You can move a house. It's that simple.
Or you can put a crucifix on the roof and torch the whole thing and get a whole beautiful photo set for your new album cover for your fantastic new metal band.
What have I said about arson?
It's fun.
It's my favorite pastime.
It's a waste of perfectly good goods.
All right. I've got one for our fairy. It seems
Oh.
you and I have a connected story. This should have been in your segment. I'm surprised you didn't find it, but I found it so hilarious I added it to the grind. UCLA professor dies in mummification ritual at a Hollywood executive's home.
Ooh.
We are gathered here today, my brothers and sisters of the occult, to wrap this cunt from head to toe in cellophane. And if he should survive, he shall be the new Archon of the new Aeon.
Are you sure he wasn't trying those It Works raps?
Nope.
Sounds kinky to me.
It says right here, a California University professor died during a bondage session at the home of a Hollywood executive that went horribly wrong.
What did I say? I said kinky. I was right.
Yep.
You know, if there was a way to go, that's kind of how I'm planning. Like,
Mid bondage session.
yeah.
But
I'm
God,
kind of thinking
give him
that.
that
That's, yeah, that's how I'm gonna go.
She's going to just be like, choke me. If I do it anymore, you'll die. Did I tell you to stop?
That was the point.
Dorian George.
Hey, Erlen.
Dorian
I hate to be a dick and interrupt here, but the chat is complaining that you haven't poisoned us yet.
Yep.
Okay.
Probably good on that.
Why aren't you killing us? We're all dicks.
Well, I couldn't think of. I don't know. I couldn't think of which one I wanted to use yet.
Well,
Flip a coin.
you have options. You can poison all party members for 2 health, or for a cost of 1, or you can poison a single party member at no cost, and what they lose, you gain at death. You'll lose 1 point, and death absorbs the spell.
I'm thinking I'll just poison everyone.
Well, that's mean.
It's so cute how they squirm.
Yeah, take it all.
Done. All right, we're all poisoned. What was it? Wait, let me look at it again. Poison all party
Minus
members.
2.
2 health. Fuck. You're 1 away from death yourself, Erlen, but 2 health? That kills me, and it brings both the thief and Beardbarian 1 point away from. So everybody except me is 1 point away from health, and it's my segment, so I can't continue with the Bodgett story unless you guys want me to circumvent death and.
I'm fine.
Finally. Jesus. You know, he's just been trying to carry the show for too long, and I think he's outdated.
So when are you two gonna finally talk about that whole pregnancy thing? I mean, I know it's kind of awkward because he's a necromancer and you're a fairy, but you've really got to get this dealt with. I mean, how long until the kid arrives?
Well, you know, we decided we weren't going to talk about our past until enough people were interested, because it doesn't seem like too many people care, you know. So
I'm pretty sure that these people care. They know that Magog is a wonderful mage and that he'd make a great father, and I'm sure that if you just opened up, eventually he'd turn around, especially with the support of all of the audience. I mean, all of you, we don't want to bring Magog back yet, so press 3 in the chat if you believe that Magog should own up to his own bastard child, his unborn child, and be the father that is deserved of this child. That's 3 in the chat if you think he should be a good dad.
well, because we have
I'll
such...
answer for Magog, because I think I can emulate exactly how he would respond in such a situation. Kill the bastard offspring, get rid of the corpse, or use it for parts.
We've considered that. You know, that's always a viable option when you're in the situation, for sure. And we wanted more people to kind of know about how we met, and then, you know, ultimately how I left him to die, and then, you know, how I ended
Well,
up
you're
back
getting
here.
so many 3s, you should at least tell us about your child. I mean, how long, when are you due?
Oh, well, we've been kind of just ignoring it, so we're not
Now
too
walk
sure.
it
We
off.
haven't
You're only
checked. All I know
Are you
is,
sure that Magog is the father?
oh yeah.
You'd be surprised to know that Magog's very monogamous.
Hang on. Are you sure that you're the mother?
See, that's the best question of all, because, like, I thought about the trickery that, you know, Magog might put me through, especially with the whole, you know, leaving him.
No,
you know,
Poe,
the
don't
dungeon
touch me
thing.
there. What?
Oh, that's what you used to say to me. We were just talking about that.
What?
Was it a reference to butt stuff?
What? Where was I? Was I dead again?
Yes.
Yes.
God damn it!
Glad you could join us.
Yeah. You're all dead. Arise from the nether realms, demons. Oh shit, it's demons! I didn't think that was gonna work! Run! Run! They're so angry. I just used my last special attack to kill everybody.
McCock. McCock. I have faith in you. Be the dad that I know you can be.
Healing potion for the mage. Thank you. Yes. Dragon Timothy says, we care. Tell us. Tell what? What did I miss? What did I miss? Really want to see Tinkerbell's superpower. Just did that. Tess Holiday uses oversized load when walking. Oh, that's terrible, Batman. And Slayer Kato says, there's so many clips I'm taking from this show. And Taco Stanzia says, just waiting for braille porn. That'll be the next thing. It'll just be like little bumps, outlines, you know? How's everybody doing? I killed them, and that's because I wanted vengeance. Casey Beardman's in the chat. What's up, Casey? Yes. Oh, Daddy Magog. I like it. Tell us of your baby. What? What? I don't have any babies. I've run out. All of them have been sacrificed. I'll have to go to the baby store. Beast Magoo. Stop poking me.
Get off. You're only dead.
Yep, there it is. The big echoing Poe voice to tell us that everybody can be now healed. So everybody, put in the chat if you want to see everybody back to life and get back to the grind. Baby Magoo, why are you blue? That rhymed. I read those two back to back. A potion of health for the Dick Romancer. That sounds really gay, actually, but I'll take it. The Dick Romancer. All right, we're seeing a bunch of ones. Everybody wake the fuck back up.
Did I miss any virginal sacrifices?
Yep, gotta love it. So let's get back to our story about the man who died while mummified. Doran George, 48, was found dead inside the home of Skip Chasey, an executive for Hollywood's William Morris Endeavor Agency and known in the BDSM, bondage, discipline, dominance, and submission community as Master Skip.
I don't think that's what that acronym stands for.
Probably not.
Yeah,
George,
it's not.
who was born Duncan Gilbert and did not use gendered pronouns.
Oof.
Ugh.
Why did they add that and did not use gendered pronouns?
He's dead, no one cares.
Oh, it's because he's
wait
a
a
modern
minute.
professor at UCLA, and he's like, I don't do gender.
No, what you're saying is that gender-curious George died of autoerotic asphyxiation.
Nope. Let's see how he actually died. He was wrapped head to toe in plastic wrap and gaffer's tape, with small breathing holes at the nose and mouth, according to an autopsy report. The descendant, the deceased, it literally says descendant. I wasn't misreading that. This guy totally mistyped that. The deceased partner observed that he was not reacting properly. The partner checked the descendant closer and realized that he was not breathing. The partner called 911 and began cutting off the plastic and tape. George, who had a 16-year relationship with a man named Barry Shills that allowed for sexual activity outside their partnership, had become a regular playmate of Chasey's over the course of 7 months preceding his death. So he was in an open gay relationship, he didn't use gendered pronouns, and he died wrapped in plastic.
That sounds really fake and gay.
It does sound gay.
There it is, folks. There it is.
Well, I wait for like that stuff to happen with the latex beds and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen them, or like the like Japanese porn where the girls get like vacuum sealed into bags. Have you ever seen one of those?
Oh yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit. I didn't know any
What
of
the
this
fuck
existed.
happened to just raping somebody at knife point?
Yeah.
All the romance of the world is gone.
It's old-fashioned, Beardy. Let's face it. The coroner's
too
office was
old-fashioned.
unable to determine the cause of death, and Chasey has not been charged with any wrongdoing. Probably because it was consensual plastic wrap.
Well, the guy that that killed his wife with the nipple clamps, he was charged with manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter.
But that's
So-
because he accidentally killed a woman, and the women's are protected class.
Right.
This guy was a
Obviously.
non-gendered, non-asexual in an open relationship. It's totally different. He's not a women's.
Hey, Magog. Revan is reminding you that you still have 2 attacks. Can you kill me? I don't want anything to do with this ridiculous story anymore.
What, I have 2 attacks or you do?
You do.
I still have 2 attacks?
Apparently.
Uh,
End my suffering.
No,
Well-
let him suffer.
Unfortunately, no matter what I choose, if I choose to kill myself, it'll damage you all of you 2 points, and we'd all be dead. And then the
There'd be a
stream would
total
just be
party kill.
silence.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Sorry.
Mass suicides are my favorite
We didn't
thing.
think this through when we came up with this idea, did we? We didn't
No, we
think
didn't.
to ourselves, no way will anybody in our chat give us multiple super chats. You know, people do it like once or twice, it's a funny gimmick, and then we'll move on with the show. I did not expect people to just be like, ha ha ha, recharge. We're gonna have to think of something. We're really gonna keep evolving this show and working out all the kinks, because I don't know what to do.
It's okay, I've thought of something. I've totally thought of something.
Is it butt sex? You're always thinking of that.
No, it's Barbarian Rage. I've got one left. Hit the button.
He's gonna kill everybody but me.
Yeah,
You're all
everyone
gonna
will be
die
fine.
now. Goodbye.
It's good. Okay, that's it. You're all gonna die.
That's it. Well, it's just us again. Let's move on to the next story. I wonder if they'd even want to hear this, because we are getting towards the closing of the show. Stop it now. Stop the madness. For Beardy, all hail Blue Whale, says Godhammer. Thank you so much. All hail Blue Whale. Eric N says plastic wrap, a strap-on, and the poisonous pixie. Sounds like a good night. Godhammer gave $2, didn't say anything, but thank you. Revan Nanaka says, but and Magog, you have 2 attacks. That was that super chat, okay. I think we're caught up. All right, well, my final story for the grind is quite interesting, everybody. Indian man worships U.S. President Donald Trump as a god. I want to wait and see what the chats come in for that. Great HuffPost vid begun. Thank you. Yes, that was interesting. All right. So, Donald Trump is beloved by his diehard fans of the United States, but one man has taken his devotion to president to a strange new place, and he lives 13,000 kilometers away on a different continent. Indian man Busa Krishna has spent the last 3 years worshiping Trump as a god, carrying around a picture of the president and praying to him several times a day. How come I can't have this devotion? What the hell is
Now
wrong with my
walk it
devotion?
off. You're only dead. Now walk it off. You're only dead. Now walk it off. You're only dead.
Yep. Revive everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and revive everybody since the end of the show. Everybody wake the fuck up.
But I don't wanna.
Well, you're gonna have
Are
to.
we
What?
sacrificing babies?
No, we're talking about an Indian man who literally worships Donald Trump as a god.
Yeah. Don't
Because
bring
he's
that
God
up.
Emperor?
God
Trump.
Emperor Trump. This man took it quite literally. Quite literally.
Honestly.
Don't
Maybe
bring-
you just need to talk more about fucking women in tour buses, and you'll just get the power. Maybe you need to have more children. You would make a good father, you know. You have a strong sense of discipline. You could use that same discipline to get that devotion. That's why it has it. I'm just saying you would make a great father. You should give it some consideration.
I'm going to stab you in all 3 of your holes.
He's got at least 5.
Don't forget the urethra?
You stay out of my urethra.
No!
6, then. Which is
The
the belly
dog
button count.
enjoyed it. I don't know why you wouldn't as well.
When people give you the advice to pull out, fucking do it. Okay? Alright? Hailing
That's
from
my favorite game.
Hailing from Telangana, near the capital of Hyderabad, the 31-year-old's admiration for Trump began around the time he kicked off his Make America Great Again campaign. Krishna has started a Facebook page to share his love of Trump with the world, regularly posting pictures and videos of himself worshipping at a shrine to the president.
Wait, Krishna. Is this that
Hare
Harry
Krishna,
Harry Krishna guy?
No, it's something different, I guess.
Oh,
Krishna
okay.
said,
Sorry, I was confused.
Yep, Krishna said people in his village called him mad and suggested he visit a psychologist. But psychologists in India cost a great deal of rupees, and their offices are oftentimes located on a street filled with shit. That wasn't part of the article. I ad-libbed that.
It was crap.
With roofies, did you say?
I told them I don't require any. Maybe you should go, because he is my god, and I am not bothered about stuff others say. My next plan is to build a temple for Trump in 3 to 6 months. An entire temple.
Let's fund this
Where
man's
are
vision.
my Magogonites when I need them?
Dude, you can get a temple so easy. You just got to entice the nymphos.
I can't.
They have
I
way
can't
better
allow
things.
Trump to beat me to a temple building. Okay.
I beat you to a temple building.
I had
I'll just
somebody
beat you in
build
general.
me. I had somebody build me a temple, but it's kind of like a shrine, and it was more or less just like
A sex
Was it
doll.
a birdhouse?
they wouldn't let me get my stuff back because they were obsessed with me and they wouldn't let me go. But so kind of a shrine, if it counts.
It doesn't
So-
count when you leave your garbage at somebody else's house. It's not a shrine.
I guess I'm here now.
A neighbor said Krishna walked around the streets around his home saying, Trump is my God, he is in my heart. I like him very much, so I keep worshiping him. Seeing him always doing puja, worship, for Trump's photo. His parents left his house and are now staying with their relatives. A woman named some long Indian name said. Though even his parents were like, fuck this, our son's crazy, we're out.
I don't blame them.
Wherever he goes, he always carries the Trump photo with him. Whether he goes to the shop or fields or to buy something, he always carries the photo with him. Krishna's Facebook page is flooded with comments supporting his worship of the 45th president. Under one of the many pictures, Krishna praying to Trump shrine, one user said, "Keep up the devotion, bro. Much love from me to you." Another posted, "You make me smile with your love of President Trump. God bless you." How is it that I am not worshipped as well?
Well, consider this. You are you. That's it.
You can't.
The
do
obvious
anything
problem
better
here
than
is that you lack a Punjabi hype man. You need somebody of a darker skin complexion who will fondle your photograph and sing praises to. That's it. It's not him building the temple and forming the worship that's really the amazing thing here. It's all the other people that are supporting him. So, if we can convert Bunty King into a Magogonite, you will have guaranteed supremacy.
We just
Oh,
need
wait.
one minority.
We just need Bunty King.
Yeah, but Bunty King is busy running the 3 7-Elevens that he owns.
Well, you met with him, didn't you? You can negotiate that shit.
Have him build the 7-Eleven shrine to you.
Yeah, what if all the staff had to paint their eyes black and wear hoods?
Yeah.
we should do like a Magog themed restaurant where all the waitresses have like dead eyes and black circles.
And it won't be because their husbands beat them this time.
All right. That is the end of our show. I'm gonna play the thief's super attack, you know, because she was the only one left, and she didn't use her second one. So.
Surprise, bitch. Is that a knife in your back, or are you just happy to see me?
We created that. We seriously thought it would just be like a little gimmick we do like once per show and everybody would be happy. Well, we've really knocked it out of the park this time. We're gonna be adding more animations and more sound effects and stuff because this is gonna be a lot of fun, I think, in the future. As far as everybody watching, thank you all for coming out, Questers. And obviously, if you want to watch a funny little something, it'll be after the credits. And I'll update the credits this month as well. For all the new patrons and everything. And if you Patreon Errolyn or the Nameless Thief, they'll eventually start adding names to the credits as well if you want to see your credits in the side quest ending. So
Yeah, you could have your name 4 fucking times if you wanted to be super dope.
Yeah. If you Patreoned all 4 of us, you'll have like your name 4 times in a row.
Because we're lazy and we don't compare notes. We just whoop all of it.
Right. And we have a few super chats. Yep. One says, yeah, and Prince Charles is a god to a whole island by Revan Nanaka. And Casey Beardman says, wrap the pixie in plastic and shove something large and nasty up her you-know-what. I don't know why he bothered saying you-know-what. By that point, we all know where he's going. Right.
I think it's because he gave me the graphic horsecock thing and he was trying to clean up his act so the thief doesn't rape him.
So, and that was towards the pixie this time, so she's all, yep, Beardman's like,
You have to at least buy me dinner first.
Yep, that's it.
Well,
And
I
by
have some
dinner,
more.
I mean a
I
bottle
have
of
one last
whiskey.
piece of harsh knowledge from the Streamlabs. Berserker5150 says, sorry, Thief and Fairy, but Magog has the best boobs on the show.
Yeah.
I
I
understand
resent
that.
that. I resent that.
Oh, I'm sorry, I resent that as well. I mean, I do have nice breasts, but I'd much rather see those glorious titties on a wonderful pixie and a thief, if she's even a woman.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and demand an equal opportunity competition so we can showcase all 3 of you in your finest form and make the decision in a proper fair fashion with a full panel. I will arrange the chariot wash for a little bit later this week. We'll get you guys some matching white togas and we'll get everything started. It'll be wonderful. We'll do it for charity. It'll be great.
But we had another Streamlabs come in. Read it real quick.
Oh shit! Captain Whiplash says, I'm one with the Trump. The Trump is with me.
Okay. Well, anyway, does anybody want to say anything for the end of the show? Do you have anything witty to say?
Oh yes, shoving a light bulb up your ass is not a bright idea.
Ha! I already made that joke if you were even listening.
I wasn't.
You're all drunk. What about you, Thief? Are you happy with today's show?
Well, I will say that if you want to get ripped about me, I make no promises.
There it is. We'll end with a blowjob to the captain.
Nice.
Good night, everybody.
There she was, just walking down the street, singing doo-wop, dee-dee-dee-dee-dum, dee-dee-doo.